You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit and make it look like Disneyland.
Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it! It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week. Fuck yeah. Fuck you, Chris.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Talking video games right out of northern Arizona. Once again, it's time for another show. This is season number 3, number 269, and you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and this week, the full crew is here. All right, let's get into it.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Start off this week with Joe. What are you drinking and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
This week, I found the Kona Spiked Island Seltzer variety pack.
Nice.
So, Kona Brewery made it, and it's Starfruit Lime, Tropical Punch Hard Seltzer, and I think there's like a Strawberry Guava and a Mango one. So far I've only had the Strawberry Guava and the Starfruit Lime. It's different, but kind of lacking in flavor a little bit. So, yeah.
Cool.
As far as playing, sorry. I played a little bit of No Man's Sky to check out the new update yesterday. And then after that, I was gonna play Fallout 76, but then I was like, no, I didn't. And I think, that was pretty much it. That's it for me.
Cool. We're going to move right on over to Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
I am drinking Modelo Especial. As far as what I've been playing, Dead by Daylight, Among Us, some Fall Guys, Mortal Kombat 11, some Rocksmith 2014. Where the fuck is my Rocksmith Plus, Ubisoft? Plus Ubisoft. I think that's mostly it. Contemplated getting Stray, because apparently it seems really popular, but not yet. Soon. But I think that's everything I played this week. What about you, Chris?
All right, let's see. This week I'm drinking my usual, the cranberry raspberry with Tito's, and over on my Series X, I played Insurgency Sandstorm, Trek to Yomi, Mortal Shell. See, what else did I fucking play on the Series X? Oh, and then Star Wars Squadrons. I played those. I streamed those as well on our channel. And then let's see. Also on the Quest 2, I played some Contractors and Blade and Sorcery this week. So let's see. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Switch games because my daughter has been taking a new liking to Super Mario Deluxe U, and she's been tearing it up on her own. At 4 years old, she's been beating bosses and levels without my help, which is pretty impressive. So she's becoming more and more of a gamer as it goes on. Right now, Nintendo fan, of course, but later on it's going to be fantastic to show her other games and stuff like that. So Super Mario Deluxe U, Mario Kart, she's been playing a lot of that. I've been playing that, and then Animal Crossing. So that's what I've been doing on the Nintendo, and that is pretty much me this week. Be on the lookout next week because I'll be playing a shit ton of my PC games because I will be getting my Stream Deck hopefully within the next week. And that is me. Let's move on to the news. Joe, are you ready?
Yep.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
All right, let's get into it. Sources VG247. This week, Nintendo Switch Sports adds new volleyball moves, a leg strap support for soccer matches, and more. So you'll be able. I think it's. What's that?
I said, ooh, leg strap.
Ooh, leg strap. Bootstraps. Anyway, let me turn up my mic real quick. Boop boop. Boop boop. Okay. So releasing next week, July 26th in North America, and I think there's a typo in the article, but I believe they're saying July 27th in Europe. The update allows the leg strap accessory to be used on the 4-on-4 and the 1-on-1 soccer matches now. Before you couldn't, so now they're actually letting you do that. It allows you to actually use the kicking motion, so if you have pets or cats, please post all of those videos on TikTok so we can laugh at you kicking your cats or your dogs. That would be great, please. Or even little kids.
Cats don't kick the dogs.
Yeah, whichever. I don't care. Pet monkeys, I don't know, whatever. Llamas. Anyway. Yeah. So likewise, you can also move your hands like you're jogging in place to dash in the game. So if you play this way, your in-game kicks will be more powerful. The new volleyball moves allows you to perform a slide attack and rocket serves. So included in the update is the addition of the S rank and Infinity rank to the Pro League. You'll also be able to easily join friend matches using room IDs. So there are other updates slated for this fall, and they will all be free. And they're adding golf to the game.
Neato.
Avatar Frontiers has been postponed. Not till the calendar year, but till fiscal year 2023. A lot of times, depending, some majority of companies, the fiscal year usually starts around March or April. So don't even expect it. It may not be released until 2024. Meh. I'm meh even on the sequel. Anyway, Ubisoft cancels Ghost Recon Frontline, Splinter Cell VR, and 2 other unnamed titles. Yeah, they've just nixed them.
Sounds like Ubisoft is suffering.
Yeah. So, well, they got to think of. They got to come up with ways because Assassin's Creed's coming to an end. They've already said that.
Well, they didn't even have a showcase this year.
No, they didn't. But I know that they announced that Assassin's Creed was coming to an end. So it's like, well, what other staples does Ubisoft have but Ghost Recon and Splinter Cell? And yeah,
Sounds like they're getting ready to sell.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Speaking of Microsoft, Discord voice chat is coming to Xbox consoles and is available currently for select insiders. So certain insiders that own the One, Series X and S will get a chance to have the Discord on their systems. But
Butters, he won't sound like shit anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So no longer will you have to have Discord on your phone, or you could just pop it up. And from the screenshots that I've seen on the Discord, it seems fairly user-friendly. So you'll be able to relink, because those of you that don't remember, if you previously linked your Discord account to your Xbox, you will have to relink it. Because their Discord was there a while back. Now it was gone. Now it's back. So, and there'll also be a QR code for the select insiders. And you go to parties and chats, try Discord voice on Xbox. You'll see an option to scan the QR code. The QR code will take you to the Discord and Xbox apps. Connect and set up a two-way link between your Discord account and Xbox.
Wow, it's a full-on tutorial.
Yes. So, look for that coming soon. Also, what has been released, which I mentioned in What You're Drinking and What You're Playing, No Man's Sky Endurance Update is out now. It lets you decorate your ships, add a crew, and encounter organic frigates, which look like giant space squids. Its update 3.94 introduces a deeper and more varied freighter base building, which includes exterior platforms and catwalks. So now, while you're on your freighter, you can build and go outside.
Yep, you can be on the catwalk.
Right? You will notice an enhanced nebula, deep space storms, fleets of organic frigates, and more. Right off the bat, I noticed that the asteroid belts, the fields, are way more detailed now. So it doesn't just look like one rock, two rocks. There's just like, yeah, it looks realistic.
Nice.
So yeah, once you grab the update, you'll notice the freighter bases have been completely reinvented, complete with plenty of new parts, themed rooms, and these pre-decorated rooms can be customized. They're just adding more customization options. One in particular that's noted is that all of the specialists that you have, you know, the weapons tech, the exosuit, the construction specialist that you hire, and before it was just a desk, and you could place that desk wherever and they would be there. Now those people are assigned to rooms. So when you in your freighter, you could actually assign them to a giant room, and it's all decorated as such. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, like I said before, you'll be able to construct external doors and windows on your capital ships and place internal doors, windows, and walls. So you may not even need a land base. There's also an addition to, I'm trying to think what did they call it? And anyway, it's a special upgrade now where the capital ship will harvest minerals that are in space in that system that you're in for you.
Cool.
So you don't have to go get in your ship, blast it, come back. No, the ship just automatically will harvest that for you.
That's great.
So a lot of cool things. No Man's Sky is available currently on PC, PlayStation, Xbox systems, and will be released for Nintendo Switch this October.
Sweet.
Next up, Obsidian survival game that we've all played, Grounded, is getting its own animated series.
That's
So
pretty dope.
yeah, the writer from Star Wars Clone Wars, Brent Friedman, he also wrote Star Trek Enterprise, and he'll work with Brian Goodrich, who worked on Halo. Both of them will be working on the animated series.
Nice.
That's a good series.
So they're not actually listing what platform it's going to be on, but look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Those of you that are interested, I'm pretty sure John might be. Get out your checkbooks. The Lego console war has heated up, and Lego is releasing the Atari 2600. Yeah.
I mean, they just recently did an NES, so it makes sense.
Right. Well, they did the NES with the TV that actually worked when you played it. But yeah, Lego Atari 2600 will be released August 1st to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Atari.
August 1st, you say?
August 1st.
You know what else comes out August 1st?
What?
BD1. I ordered it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I love Legos too, John.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, so on the console itself, so you have the console and the joystick, but it has a few extra tricks. It includes 3 cartridges based on Atari classics, Asteroids, Adventure, and Centipede. Each isn't just a cart featuring an optimal mini diorama of the game. So you're going to get like this little, you're going to get the brick, that's the Atari 2600 brick, but you're going to get a diorama of that title. And on the console itself, the switch to choose between black or white or color TV set flicks back and forth. It's fully operational. There's also a side unit where you can store the game carts, the cartridges that you're not using. It tops out at 2,532 pieces. And the main console unit is sizable. I don't like this fucking metric bullshit, but it's 33 centimeters wide, 22 centimeters deep, and 8 centimeters high. So it looks like a gorgeous... I'm looking at the pictures. It looks great because they even got the wood grain down on the Lego, like with the Lego pieces. It looks like it's the wood grain. Price point, $240.
Damn.
It'll be available online and at the Lego stores. Last but not least, Forspoken, even though we know it's been delayed until January 24th of next year, originally it was supposed to be released on October 11th this year, there are, the pre-orders are open right now. $70 at Amazon, GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart. They have a standard edition. So far, the pre-order bonuses for the standard are the steel bookcase. You can get the standard digital edition on PC with an elite cloak, Spectra combo necklace, and overclock nails. Again, the main character is a female. So the digital deluxe, you'll get a mini art book, a mini soundtrack, and you'll get In Tanta We Trust DLC story, which will be available. It says winter 2022, but I'm assuming because the game was pushed back, it might be like summer of 2023. Early access to additional prequel Forspoken DLC. I don't know. It could be it could be a prequel DLC that's released this winter, and then the game is released in January. So the digital deluxe is $95 on the PS5 store, and it's $95 on Steam. Yeah. So
now deluxes are $95, huh?
yeah, way to go, PlayStation. This one I won't get the digital deluxe because it doesn't come with the PS4 and PS5 version because it's just on PS5. So I'm getting the standard. Fuck that, Chris.
The deluxe edition is normally $120 or $95. Like, is that a lower price? Is that a better price?
Depends on what game. Deluxe editions are usually like $80.
They're like usually 80, so they're
Yeah.
Now standard games are like 70, so deluxe might be 90.
Yeah. So they did a $20. So
okay,
that's it for the news.
Cool.
Oh, right, also pre-order your fucking game, God of War. It's out.
Do it.
I already did it, so do it.
I didn't. There's no reason to. They're not going to run out of digital copies, so okay.
No, they'll have plenty.
And the collector's edition, I don't care for personally. The only thing I want from the collector's editions is dice. I don't give a shit about Thor's fucking hammer.
When they're doing a hammer, they're not doing like a statue or like a steel book or anything.
Well, yeah, they're doing steel book, so all of them get steel books. Well, the one gets the hammer and the dice, but I think like the really expensive one gets like the fancy pins, the art book, the vinyl record, the dice. I covered it last week.
They both get the hammer. They both get dice, just different dice.
Damn.
It'd be cool if the hammer. It'd be cool if the hammer was functional. You know, like the one at Disneyland where you can open the top and put your drink in it and drink from it.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah.
Anyway, I can 3D print you one, as long as you don't break it.
Yeah, I won't break it. I'm not going to get around. I mean, it's really cool to see that they're still doing these deluxe editions and having like a physical part of video game. Like, you know what I mean? Because usually everything is digital nowadays. So it's really cool to still see that they're still doing that, you know, for some of those fans. Go.
You know what would make it cooler?
What's that?
Emailed you a fucking code. And then they sent you the physical shit so you could play at midnight on launch day.
Yeah, true.
That would be cooler.
Sure. I agree. Yeah, for sure. They should do that.
Right. I was thinking because I got what did I get? Odyssey or I think I got Valhalla digital. So they did send me the physical stuff. But I did have to wait. They didn't email me a code for the game. So I agree with that.
It was the same for Watch Dogs too, right?
Yeah. I didn't get a code. Like, I had to wait for it to be delivered to my house before I could download it. So,
don't get me wrong. I'm glad that like PlayStation's deluxe editions, collector's editions are coming with digital codes, kind of, because mine's digital. But I mean, you still have to fucking wait. That's the annoying part.
Yeah, the anticipation of waiting and stuff, that sucks. I agree. For sure, for the amount of money that you paid for all that stuff, they should include it. You're right.
This one tastes like Hawaiian Punch. Just
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
right? Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that conversation. The meaning of snozzberries.
Yeah.
The true meaning of it.
Like
I wasn't trying to have a conversation about snozzberries. I was just quoting a movie.
For those of you that don't listen, did you know?
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hear it, especially when you start with that shit.
We're good. Listen, Linda. Do you guys have anything else, Joe? You got any other news for us? Are we good?
No, I haven't seen anything else really pop out. I mean, a lot of it's because Comic-Con's going on right now. So there's been a lot of announcements and a lot of leaks and stuff. So we can get into that in the rando shit.
Right on, for sure. We'll do that. Miguel, are you ready for the dates, buddy?
I guess so.
I guess.
Demonic States, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
We've got Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town on PlayStation 4 on the 26th.
Wow, PS4 title.
That's it.
Oh, right.
It's just PS4 title?
That's it. Well, there's mobile. Something coming on Android and Apple. You want that one?
No, we're good.
I mean, I know you like mobile games.
I know.
Get you that one.
I'm good, Miguel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thank you for the dates. That's been the longest dates segment we've ever had in our lives. Are you guys ready for the what the fucks this week? Do you guys have any what the fucks this week?
I do.
And now it's time for our what the fucks for the week.
What the fuck?
All right.
Go first, Miguel. Go first, Miguel.
All right, Miguel.
What the fuck, Ubisoft? Last year they announced Rocksmith Plus coming out end of 2021.
Right.
That got delayed. We're now in almost August of 2022, and there's still no date. Like, I'm ready to pay my subscription for Rocksmith Plus because I imagine we'll have whatever songs I want to play from their library rather than the fucking shit songs that are on Rocksmith 2014, aside from a couple, and then I have some DLC, but I'm not trying to go buy more songs when Rocksmith Plus is coming. So, fucking figure it out. Hurry up, give me Rocksmith Plus. Joe, does Ceci want to sell her bass?
She sold it a long time ago.
Oh, did she?
It gone.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. But, yeah, I just... waiting for Rocksmith Plus. I started playing Rocksmith 2014 again this week just because... I don't know why. I just felt like it. Along with Mortal Kombat. I just felt like Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Just want to make music. I like it. Very cool.
I mean, I had fun with it, but...
Hell
yeah, give me Rocksmith Plus.
You need some new
that was
songs.
coming out. I get that they did like a beta test and it was apparently total shit and they like restarted, but
Yeah.
tell me when it's coming. Don't just leave me hanging when it was supposed to be released a year ago. Please and thank you.
Yeah. Don't leave you hanging. That's fucked up. Cool. Any other what the fucks, Miguel?
Yes and no. I don't. Sure, I'll think of it. Not right
He's
now.
kind of so-so. Okay. Joe, what's up? What we got?
All right. I'm not trying to do this to make fun of you guys, all right? I want to ask, we can all do it together. We all remember the Macarena, right?
Hey,
Oh,
Macarena.
jeez. Yes, I know. It's a Mandela.
It's a blatant Mandela effect. Okay, Chris, do it real quick. I guess that's the white boy version, but anyway.
You don't cross
So
the
it's
line.
like hands down, hands up, cross,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Head,
Yes.
hips, and then do the eye, right?
Holy shit.
What was that?
Thunder.
Oh. Or
I'm just hoping I don't get cut off from
you just
power,
farted.
but
Anyway, if you look at the Macarena on YouTube, it doesn't. They go the hands. They don't even flip them upside down. They don't touch their shoulders. They go from the hands straight to the head and then to the hips. What the fuck? I don't like this universe.
is it alternate? I knew you were going alternate universe again. You think we've teleported in some bullshit? Is that what's going on here?
Either that or they're doing some kind of time travel where they're going back and they're testing, like, if we affect shit in the past, how does it affect the future? And they're doing these small tweaks. You know, Berenstein or Berenstain Bears instead of the Bernstein Bears. I mean, there's a list. We've talked about this tons of times, but this is the most recent one. The fucking Macarena.
Yeah. I like how Risky Grenades was trying to coordinate the Hey Macarena there. For
all together, right? I know. We should play it. Anyway. But yeah, I'm just like, fucking hey, man. I want to go back.
I mean,
at this point, I just teleport me back to the 80s. Like, seriously. Like, I just want to go back. 80s or 90s. I don't care.
called me the other day.
The other day.
How many oceans are there, guys?
Oh, I heard about that shit too. I think we talked about that. How many oceans are there?
was at 12.
Oh, did we? Did we talk about that last Friday? Okay.
Yeah, and then we're like, there's like a north and south, and then there's some other bullshit ocean, and I'm like, come on.
It's the North Ocean or some shit like that. We're like, what the fuck? Ain't no North Ocean or whatever the fuck it was. What was it, Miguel? You know the ocean, so what's up?
Southern Ocean.
Yeah.
Southern
Ocean.
see?
Like, there was never a Southern Ocean.
Huh?
Because the Arctic
all the
Ocean is the north, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had, whatever. I'm not getting into that. That was just, that was my what the fuck for this week. It was like the Macarena, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm really done. And then I was watching TikTok again, and a movie that I grew up with that I actually absolutely loved, but they said it was the flop of the 80s, Howard the Duck. And how, like, the events that that happened in Howard the Duck actually relate to what CERN is doing now. And it's insane. And also, by the way, to correct all of the Marvel fans, Blade was not the first Marvel movie. Technically, Howard the Duck was. So now you know. The more you know. Chris.
Howard the Duck. Kind of scary. It's kind of freaky.
I don't care. That was like Leah Thompson. Oh my God. She was just gorgeous.
Amazing. Sure.
You. Anyway.
Like Howard the Duck, its character was pretty freaky. You know what I mean? With the eyes and all that shit, and just
Howard the Duck was cool. I mean, it was like...
Yeah, for the 80s, it was dope. But, like, you go back and watch it now, and you're like, whoa, he's kind of scary looking.
No.
You go watch any claymation or something.
No, I mean, it's like...
Howard the Duck wasn't claymation. You go back and watch it now, and it's going to look fucking scary.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's practical effects. I mean, you go back and you look at Jaws, and it's just... I mean, for me, Jaws is still fucking scary. But anyway.
I love Jaws. Jaws is awesome.
But
look at the Rancor in the original Star Wars movie.
Right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's just the weird look of the duck of, you know, it.
But it's like a real life. It's a real life. Like, we grew up watching DuckTales, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, that's a real life like Scrooge McDuck. So what?
Yeah, exactly. It was just the way they made it in the 80s. I'm sure if they were to redo it, it'd be a little bit better for the eyes. I mean, it was just a little creepy.
I mean, technically, they did redo Howard the Duck, and he was in Endgame, so.
Okay.
He was also in Infinity War, I think. Anyway, that was... Yeah, it's just this whole Mandela bullshit. I'm like, just stop, please. Please stop.
Dude,
I'm like...
The rabbit hole keeps going, Joe, and it's not going to fucking stop, dude. There's so much bullshit going on and just everywhere. It's not going to stop, man. We're gonna be running into Mandelas and all kinds of weird fucking bullshit, but hey, you know... That's what it is. Welcome to life.
Yeah.
Or this life, or whatever you want to call it.
I've actually looked into that CIA project.
Which one? The cheat codes for real life?
Yeah, the Gateway. The Project Gateway. I've actually looked at that.
What is that about? I haven't looked into that. What is that like?
So
for everyone that doesn't know what you're talking about, what is that?
So, another rabbit hole.
Let's get the rabbit hole. I'm here.
And yeah, those of you that aren't whatever believers or whatever, you might think that I need a foil hat, whatever, but it's happened. So this all stemmed off of Stranger Things because there is a reality, or there is some seriousness, some fact behind Stranger Things. So they based the story off the Montauk Project, which was basically like the CIA tapping into alternate dimensions and trying to access these alternate dimensions and travel. And from that,
right.
Project Gateway allows you, from what they're saying is it's the study of like using LSD and using real life numerical cheat codes to achieve certain things in life. Like seriously, there's I've used it. There's a pain code. And a pain code. So you focus on an area that's giving you a lot of pain, and I believe if you say like 95515 and you repeat that just over and over in your head and focus on that one area and just keep repeating it, the pain will eventually go away. And it's worked for me because I have back problems, and I've done it. And I'm just like, I sit there and I just close my eyes, 95515, 95515, and it works. So, and it's all listed. It's documented. The CIA released the documents, and you can read through the whole damn project. It's cool, but
there's all sorts of shit under the Freedom of Information Act.
Right, and then there were redacted pages from that study that a lot of people believe that were codes or were methods on how to transcend or how to like mentally leave your body.
Yeah, out of body.
Yeah, but without dying.
Without dying. So you could like leave your body, float above your body, and do all that, and then come right back and be like, that was dope.
Right. So,
and that's in the CIA files that you're talking about, right?
It's all documented.
Is it like a number code that you have to say for you to
well, we don't know. We don't know. Those pages are missing. They're gone. And a lot of people are speculating that that's what it was the fact that people could transcend and leave and go to a different dimension or whatever and then come back.
We're talking like Matrix shit here. You know what I mean? Like we're talking like things that are the unbelievable. That's pretty cool.
It's out there. The truth is out there, man.
He suddenly goes offline. It was nice knowing him.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, it's cool. I mean, like I said, I've tried it. It works. You know, there's a lot of things that we're told and we're being told and being lied to about to keep us controlled and keep us intact in this system. You know.
Yes, Cora, astral projection. Basically.
Yeah, astral projection. But
okay.
And there's a lot of people that are going to laugh. There's a lot of people who are going to be like, oh, you're fucking nuts. But until you actually like free your mind and realize that some of this shit, there is truth to it. I mean, everybody said, oh, you're knucking futs because you believe in aliens. Oh, well, I'm sorry, but the place or the people that some people actually trust, the government, are saying that, oh yeah, they've existed. And they've come out and just said that. Yeah, they're there.
You know, I mean, it feels kind of believable because the government knows a lot more shit than we fucking do, for sure. In my opinion, that's how I feel. And so if they're going to go say that, then, you know, I've already believed it in the first place before they even said anything. So here we are. Absolutely. That's pretty dope.
So just, you know, why I'm not gaming, I'm falling down the rabbit hole and exploring CIA documents and Freedom of Information Act and what's been released, what's not been released.
Oh,
can we bring it? Can we bring it back from the foil hat and the flat Earth and the chemtrails? Can we bring it back from that? Can you come play some video games with the community here? And because I know a lot of people out here miss Joe.
I'm not wearing a foil hat anymore. I'm like, fuck it, take me away. Let's go. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I know
you fucked up the Macarena. Let's go.
You're ready to be on the tower, like, come take me, aliens.
Right? I'm going to be like on Independence Day.
Yeah.
Cora said this is right up his alley. Did you see the red lights in the ocean?
No, this is up Cora's.
Hey, Cora, did you see the video of blue sky that got turned off and it was nighttime?
I think that was like a transformer blowing up, to be honest.
I'm sure that one was probably dumb, but yeah.
But there's multiple things. I'm tapping into the unknown and the paranormal now, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's opening up my eyes, my third eye actually. So, anyway.
What rabbit holes have you traveled through this last few weeks for you to steer away from gaming? Because I know that's your passion, Joe. You love video games, and here we are talking about CIA documents. So, like, what other things have you learned that we haven't been exposed to? I'm curious.
Aliens existed, I believe.
I do. Yeah,
ancient civilizations were far more advanced.
I agree for that, for sure.
You know, the evidence is there. You think? I mean, you really seriously think humans built the pyramids?
No, fuck no, dude.
There's so many things that are unexplainable. Giants existed because they descended from a race, and religion is fake. I'm sorry, I said it.
Here's my. I mean, my family. If there's anybody out there listening that's related to me, and so I'm sorry, but for religion and what it goes to for me, what I believe in is it keeps us all sane from us all going crazy.
It's
it keeps us all like collected. Control.
Yep.
Yes, it keeps us all like keeping us from fucking going bonkers from this hell that we live in, because there's a lot of bullshit around us, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what to believe and what to believe, and we all want to believe in what we want to believe in. So it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And yeah, religion keeps us fucking sane, and that's what I believe.
It keeps us, like Cora said, or fighting. I mean, it keeps us fighting each other.
Yeah. Yeah, or fighting. You're right, Cora, for sure. Absolutely.
I mean, religions have caused 90% of the wars that have happened in the world right now. So,
yeah.
I mean, not to get political, I don't want to further discuss on this, but I mean, you look at what's going on in our country right now, and it's clearly religion-based.
I've said this for the past 3 or 4 years. It's like the best way to create control is to create chaos. What's the best way to create chaos? Is make us fight each other, create division.
Right, absolutely.
And that's it. And we're so divided, and then if you get consumed by the division, you're actually blinded by what's actually going on. What's truly going on. Like, zoom out. I always tell people, zoom out. You know, you've seen those videos on the internet where it's like, this is you, and it zooms out. This is the Earth. This is the solar system. This is the galaxy. What's beyond that? And just keep zooming out, and it's just kind of like, it's almost like an existential crisis. You get existential panic attacks because you're like, what the fuck am I doing? It, like, kind of like how Neo had in the Matrix. Like, this isn't real. Turn it off. You know, like, let me out. Let me out. So that's. I want to go back. Right.
Information overload. Like, this is too overwhelming. This is crazy. I'm gonna start tripping balls. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but when you can get past that panic attack and actually accept things for what they are, it's freeing. Your mind is open. You're able to think. You're able to see past a lot of the bullshit that's going on.
Kind of brings you that tranquility, I guess.
I wouldn't say tranquility. It just, for me, it allows me to see things a little bit clearer. And I'm able to open up and talk about things and discuss things and not be upset or angry because of the one side or the other side. It's just like, no, let's look at the whole picture.
Right. For sure.
Right. So, yeah. Cora's like, most wars are over religion one way or another. And he also says divide and conquer isn't just for war. So.
Absolutely true. I mean... I like the rabbit hole that you went down, Joe. It's pretty interesting. Have you ever looked into the CIA files on out-of-body experiences? Have you even tried anything like that? Or?
I haven't tried anything. No, I haven't.
Are you scared to try it?
No. I'd be I would be willing to do it if I could get, people that had the knowledge.
Yeah,
and do it. Like, I'm actually, my wife and I actually started the documentary on Netflix, which is about LSD and a lot of the psychedelic drugs, and the fact that LSD doesn't really have anything in it that's negative for your body.
Yeah.
So I've had advice given to me about the ayahuasca and to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Just from a not so much a religious standpoint, but from a spiritual standpoint, to stay away from it. But yeah, it's just something that I'm just going down this rabbit hole, like looking at things, and it's just like, we've been told weed is bad, reefer, marijuana, cigarettes, that's the devil's lettuce. Mm-hmm. That's control. Is it really bad? No. LSD, same thing. Everybody's like, oh, it's tripping out acid. But when you look at the medicinal properties of it, it's not a bad thing. It's just moderation. Control yourself. Don't just fucking go nuts.
You guys got any storms over there? I just heard a big thunder over here. No, not yet.
It's quiet here.
Miguel, nothing. Oh, it's gonna hit you all. It's starting over here. It's going that way.
Anyway,
So it'll be going to Miguel. Go on.
that's just a giant what the fuck for me, was the whole CERN Macarena Mandela
I like
effect
it.
bullshit. But it did open up a lot of rabbit holes, and
Absolutely.
I've been surfing and getting information and trying out some things. So
Yeah. Just exploring.
like Cora said, if I'm gone, and beam me up, Scotty. Even though I hate fucking Star Trek, but Star Wars didn't have a teleport system.
I mean, if you go offline, I hope you get to come back online next week and tell us your experiences that you went off to.
Dude, if I come back, I'm gonna come back like trapped inside of a video game, like, fuck you, Chris. You're gonna be playing something, and I'm gonna be like teabagging. You're like, fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris.
I know. Of course. Hey, as long as you hop into comms and we can talk, I'm down. All right. I'll be laughing my ass off that you're stuck in there, though. Pretty crazy. We definitely took a deep dive on this rando shit. That is.
Well, that was
I
what the
love
fuck.
your-
That wasn't even rando shit.
Oh, right? We haven't even got into rando. That's just beyond what the fuck. Miguel, do you have any what the fucks?
I still got. I thought of another one. So,
Yeah, there you go. Here we go.
Did you finish Resident Evil yet?
I didn't even
Did you
watch it.
Start Resident Evil. Okay.
Mm.
Now what the fuck is to Facebook? Every other thing, I keep getting suggested shit, and it's all Resident Evil, and it's all bashing the show. Like, I'm all for surfing the internet and getting others' opinions on things, on shows, on movies, and getting other opinions, other thoughts on what happened in the show or movie. But every single thing, first of all, I don't know why I'm getting so many fucking suggested pages off Facebook. Number two, I don't know why they're all Resident Evil based. And number three, why are they all fucking negative? Like, I get people don't like the show, but it wasn't a terrible show. It was okay. Joe probably wouldn't like it. But, I mean,
I'll
that
watch
was my
it
fuck.
eventually.
why
I mean, I
are there
want to
so,
watch it.
Why are there so many fucking articles popping up on my page trying to make me hate the show? And this was like even before I even watched it.
Interesting.
I agree. There's so much hate for.
They're trying to build up influence, is what it sounds like on Facebook. They're trying to influence you into believing something that you're not going to believe in. You know what I mean?
I mean, going back to the conversation, it's kind of creating division. It's like you either like it or you don't. It's
right back to where you're at, Joe.
And The Witcher, it started with The Witcher because Yennefer had no color. Yennefer was white skin, black hair, purple eyes or whatever. But the fact that they adapted Yennefer, now that we've watched it for 2 seasons now, it does not bother me. And actually, I think the Netflix Yennefer is, more attractive looking, probably because we're able to see her more than what we see her in the video games. But,
Right.
For
sure.
And then, they fucked up with Triss, and it's just kind of like, but to look at the story as a whole, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So I'm able to be open about it and just say, they did a good job. They adapted it for more inclusion. Cool. Great. It's still a good story.
I just don't get why. I'm still getting so many fucking bashings of the show.
Yeah.
I get it. People don't like it, but I've literally had a suggested post and then a suggested post. It's not even not even pages I follow.
Right. Maybe you should start talking about D&D stuff again.
I haven't talked about I hadn't talked. Well, I guess I did. I did say, "Hey, here you gonna watch it," but
yeah.
So, Facebook is listening to you. So maybe you should start your discussions with happy things, butterflies, marshmallows, rainbows. Talk about happy things for like a whole week. Don't even talk about dark things, sad things, anything. Just stay positive the whole and see what happens. If your shit changes in the next week, and you're fucking getting like Care Bear fucking advertisements, and you're getting like
you
fucking...
have fun with your shitty Facebook posts, but
I'm just saying, you never know. Would that trip us all out if you fucking just said, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna take Chris's advice, and I'm gonna just talk about positive things for like a whole fucking week.
No, you take your own advice. You're doing it right now. Your phone's listening. You when you leave here, you're gonna have some posts about those things. I'm not saying them because I don't want them on your Facebook.
You're gonna have motivational shit.
If I see Care Bears and motivational shit because they hear me now, my cell phone's right next to me, and I will share it on our fucking Console Drones Facebook. I will guarantee you that would be a trip. Anyway, I'm just saying that'd be a cool experiment to do. But go on, Miguel. What else do you got? Anything else? That was it. I want to talk about football. I just don't know how much interest the chat has about the NFL right now because I don't want to go on a Kyler Murray money rant.
Yeah, we get it. 2028, you're stuck with him. You're fucking stuck with the toddler running with the football until 2028.
Go ahead.
That's all.
It's true, Miss G. Caring is sharing. You're right. Care Bears did teach me the same thing too. You're right.
The Care Bear stare. Yeah.
Yeah, the Care Bear stare, baby. Hell yeah. No, I wanted to talk about NFL and stuff, but my what the fuck would just have to do with like, I really hope we get some sort of Super Bowl or championship out of this. That's a lot of money. And I'm excited about it because I love Kyler Murray, and I think he is an extraordinary talent for the NFL, and I think we can do great things, but it's a lot of money. So that's what I have, and that's all I'm going to say. And I really do love Kyler Murray, and I support that dude, and I think he's going to tear it up in the NFL. It just, regardless if he's on the Cardinals or not, I think if he's in the right system, he's going to be a fucking baller. But that's just my opinion. So, anywho, that's my what the fucks is that, because I'm a crazy Cardinal fan. Yeah, I know, Risky, you're right. The Super Bowl is in Arizona this year, and we could make crazy records of that happening, but I think, didn't Los Angeles do it last year? They were the first ones to do it, right?
Nope, Tampa did.
Tampa Bay did it the year before.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa did it, then LA did it, and then now it's in Arizona, but
could possibly be Arizona, but we don't know. We don't know. There's a lot of naysayers, Joe, Miguel, everybody. The whole world's against me.
I'm not naysaying. I'm just. What I'm saying is they have a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove.
Absolutely.
If they prove me wrong, so be it. Congratulations to them. But until I see it, it's kind of like on paper. It's like every year we have that team that's on paper. It's like even with my Chiefs, I'm like, yeah, they're like, oh, they're the most explosive offense, and I'm like, until I can see the offensive line hold off and keep, Mahomes upright and okay, cool, Juju, Hardman, cool.
For sure.
I'm grateful, but at the same time, as a fan, I don't have any control. I don't have any say. I'm not gonna release the good. I mean, that doesn't do anything,
You're a Chiefs fan. You have a lot of there's some holes that you need to fill. And
that's what she
feel
said.
As a Cardinal fan, hey, I mean, that's what she said. She needs those holes filled.
'Tis what she proclaimed.
I get it, yeah, for sure. But as a Chiefs fan, I get it. There's a lot of worries and stuff of where you guys are going with the weapons that you've lost, okay? And there was a lot of weapons that we almost lost, except for one that I'm a little bit worried about with Chandler Jones going to the Raiders because we need He's got some sack potential. I know you have to deal with his ass now, Joe. I get it.
I just want him to destroy Russell. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I hear you. Russell's like part of the NFC West is now over with you guys over there in the AFC West. But what I'm saying is for like the Cardinals right now, I was worried about Rodney Hudson fucking leaving our team. And then now he's back. He's good for this year. I feel a little bit more comfortable because that center was a little bit, because I feel like he's going to retire next year. If we don't do shit this year, we're fucked. In my opinion, with the O-line at least. So, anyways, I'm done talking football. I know no Hopkins for 6 games. I get it. He's PEDing with 1% of whatever the shit is in his system. And I think Hollywood Brown's going to take the top off of that with that whole Hopkins thing. I think Hollywood will be good. And what do you think about your Seahawks? Risky? Your Seahawks going to do good with your quarterback?
What quarterback?
Who? That's what I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Drew Lock?
Who's your quarterback? Drew Lock? You think Drew's he's it? I know, right?
They should have traded for Baker Mayfield.
I think Baker Mayfield would have been a solid choice, for sure.
But
going against Kyler, he would be more enticed to play better because he's going against his chromie. You know what I mean? He's going against his friend. Like, he's got to be better than Kyler. So... But I don't know. Interesting stuff for the NFC West. Right. I don't know about 49ers, and I don't know about their whole, because they want to get rid of Jimmy G, and I think Jimmy G is the better quarterback right now. But we'll see with that. It's going to be interesting. Everything is interesting on our NFC West side of things. So, but anyways, I'm done talking football. I'm done with all that shit. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about in rando shit?
Yeah, rando shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into rando shit. I'm done with. Shit,
so I want to talk about San Diego Comic-Con. What's been announced so far?
Okay.
And the things that
under a rock. Hold on, I've been under a rock lately just because of my work situation. You all guys know what's going on with all that and how much attention I need to pay attention to the work. Anyways, what has been announced at San Diego Comic-Con for the people that are under the rock like me, Joe?
Oh, well, first, the D&D movie. I think this is pretty exciting. Miguel, I think you've probably seen the trailer already, the teaser for the D&D movie.
I saw there was a trailer. I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
Yeah, so it looks really cool.
I'm aware of it.
It stars Chris Pine. Those of you that know, he was the other guy in the Wonder Woman movie. Also, Rigi Jean Page, who was in Bridgerton. Sophia Lillis. Also, Michelle Rodriguez is in it. Hugh Grant is in it. So yeah, it looks like it's a stacked cast for the D&D movie. So I'm excited. I am very excited to see it. Also, they've talked about Marvel's, the next big panel for the MCU, with the finale happening with Ms. Marvel. And, the fact that they've leaked not one but 2 Avengers movies. So there's going to be the Avengers, it's going to be called Avengers Secret Wars, and those of us that have read the comics know what that is. And then the next one is the Avengers Kang Dynasty. So those have been leaked. They've also announced that the X-Men 97 animated series is getting a season 2 with Magneto as the leader of the X-Men. So, and it's the same animation style that we grew up with the X-Men animated series. So, yep. Yep. Also, Amazon has announced that the Wheel of Time gets a 3rd season. The National Treasure franchise is getting a Disney Plus show.
With Nicolas Cage?
I don't know if it's with Nicolas Cage or not, but I know Harvey Keitel is going to be in it. The Ring of Power trailer is out now, and that is the Lord of the Rings prequel series. It's going to be on Amazon Prime, debuting September 2nd, so that's exciting. I Am Groot is going to have a short series. The Marvel's What If Season 2 is coming early 2023, so that's kind of neat. There's going to be a Tales of the Walking Dead series, but I don't give a fuck about. This one was kind of interesting.
Fuck you, Joe.
I don't. Fuck Walking Dead. Anyway, Batman and Spawn will reunite come this December in comic book form. The first time that they've been together since 1994. So it's going to be Batman Spawn #1. It's going to be a 48-page one-shot that will hit shelves on December 13th, and you bet your ass I will be getting that. So that's definitely a must-read, must-grab, must-buy, must-have. I'd love to have that autographed by Todd McFarlane, and it's being drawn by Todd McFarlane. So yeah. Also, another. I don't know if you guys are into anime or not, but Dragon Ball Superhero, Dragon Ball Superhero is coming out this August, next month, and will be released in theaters. And it's already a huge hit in Japan. I've tried to not watch any spoilers about it, but I'm taking both of my boys to go see it because we are huge Dragon Ball fans. So,
Super.
Dragon Ball Superhero. That's what it's called. And they've also announced that Dragon Ball Super has been extended. So they're going to be moving forward with at least 1 to 2 more seasons past Dragon Ball Super. There are also... Disney has bought or purchased the movie rights for a Dragon Ball live-action movie. Let's hope that they don't fuck it up like whoever did the first one. This most recent Dragon Ball live-action movie. Anyway.
To enjoy Wheel of Time, did you read the books? I did not.
I did not.
I didn't see it, and I did not read the books, for clarity.
I watched it, and at the time, it was unfortunate that the Wheel of Time released at the same time that The Witcher was out. So all of my focus was on The Witcher, and I didn't want to cross-contaminate these fictional universes, so I stopped. But I'm definitely going to, now that I finished The Boys, I'm definitely going to pick up the Wheel of Time. I think my wife and I got through 5 or 6 episodes of the first season, but we'll definitely pick it back up. Chris?
Joe kind of made it seem like it was drugs, the Wheel of Time, where he did it and then he stopped. But I've never seen it before, so I've never seen anything about it, and yeah. So that's, no.
Wheel of Time is definitely good fantasy series that's out there on Amazon Prime. Definitely a must-watch. Actually, I finished The Boys, and I picked up Invincible, so I started watching Invincible. Yeah, Invincible. Must-watch.
Oh, okay. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah. So... A lot happening with San Diego Comic-Con. I know it's going to extend in through the weekend, but a lot of the announcements that have already been made. So it's just, everybody's enjoying San Diego Comic-Con right now in person. Chris,
I don't really follow Comic-Con, and I know as a nerd and a dork, that's blasphemy. I get it. But during Comic-Con, is it usually just comics, movies, entertainment, that sort of thing, or do they actually have video game releases that they kind of pepper in with
comic book video game?
They may or may not.
On an E3.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because because there was no E3, they might.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But a majority of it is comic books, movies, TV shows. It's, the nerd culture.
Yeah, for sure. And I would enjoy it. I just never really looked into Comic-Cons, and I know it's super exciting. People dress up. They do the whole, cosplay and stuff like that, which is awesome. I fucking love all that shit.
Yep.
It's just I've never really like paid full attention into Comic Cons and like what they actually entail, basically. So
Yeah. Let's. I was gonna suggest the Game On Expo is actually happening this year, down in Phoenix again in August, and the voice actress, the voice actress that does Asuna from Sword Art Online, she's gonna be there. So I was gonna take my Funko Pop and have her sign it.
let's go, dude.
So yeah, it's Phoenix. I think it's like $20 a person. I think it's at it's the same spot that we went to when we were all sweating our balls off.
For sure, yeah.
I was at the Phoenix Convention Center. So yeah, so there it's happening. Also, I think there's a few more voice actors that are going to be there, like Cloud and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. I think the remake are going to be there. So anyway,
Yeah.
a lot of cool peeps. A lot of cool
Hell yeah, for
artwork
sure.
and gaming stuff that we could pick up. I'm down to go.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
I
me
know the
too, for
boys
sure.
are. They're like, let's go.
No, I'm telling you, the girls liked it the last time they went. Like, Jackie was into it. She loved it because she's an old school personnel herself for Mario and Street Fighter and all those old school games. So she's down to go see those kind of things. So
Right. Cosplay, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be big this year. So
yeah, hell yeah. That sounds fun. Sweet. So it seems like Harton's never been to a Comic-Con, neither anything like that. It's weird, but I've never really paid attention to that. I know it's a big thing in San Diego, Comic-Con, and you know, people love to go to that thing, especially within our community. That's like a big thing, you know. It's like a holiday almost.
yeah, expos are really fun. If you have a chance to go to a convention or con or an expo, please just buy the tickets, go and
Wear your walking shoes.
wear your walking shoes. Now, especially wear your mask, because not only will it keep you from getting fucking COVID, but it'll probably also keep you from having to smell the funky ass nerds that are at all of these conventions and all of these expos.
Oh yeah.
You would swear that all of these nerds and geeks and gamers like shower with mildewed wash rags or dry themselves off with mildewed towels or don't shower at all. It's just disgusting.
They don't shower or wipe their ass. It's
Oh
just,
my god. And it's just
it's fucked
So
up.
definitely wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Not just for
Put a clothespin up your nose.
Yeah, just get some essential oil and put it on the inside of the mask so that's all you smell throughout the whole thing. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Smelling patchouli and asshole the whole fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah, right. No, it's definitely worth it. I miss the GameStop expos that we used to go to in Anaheim, and I miss the ones in Vegas, and those were fun times. But yeah, highly
I agree.
recommend it.
I've been to a con and an expo and stuff, just never done the actual Comic-Con itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Or E3.
For sure.
That's a goal of mine. That's on my bucket list.
Will sound
Me
expensive.
too, for sure.
Oh yeah,
That is on-
E3 is guaranteed. That's why we were trying to do a group thing where it was like, the three of us plus John, doing a B&B in LA or finding out something and figuring out how much it would cost per person. But to go by yourselves would be horrendous.
Yeah, we got to do a group thing, and it's got to be... E3 would be amazing. For sure. That is definitely a bucket list.
Hey, Harden, I don't mind going to an Exoticon. Shit, I've always heard that CES in Vegas is at the same time as the AVN Awards. So I would like to go to the CES show, just say, fuck all this electronic bullshit. I'm going to go watch, go to the AVN convention or the AVN Awards.
I've done that
She's
tour.
went to a pen convention, and there was a porn convention also.
I did that actual tour where I went to the AVN, and then their CES was going on at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I got into the monorail, and like when you go to the AVN, they literally give you a giant bag of porn. Like you have a bag of porn, and because of all the security and all the bullshit that the world has gone through, they don't give you a fucking like red bag or a blue bag or a black bag where you can't
It's all
see anything.
see-through.
It's a fucking clear bag of porn. So like when you're sitting in the monorail there are CES nerds like hovering over you, like, hey, what's in that? Like they're like literally jacking off to you while you're fucking sitting on the monorail because you've got clear ass porn like literally like laid out in front of them. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny too because like some of the AVN people, I remember crossing the street across the Bellagio, and like some weird people that are part of the AVN or whatever, like they literally placed like a gold dildo in the middle of the fucking crosswalk. You're walking, you look down, you're like, oh shit, there's a gold dildo, and you gotta, hop over it or whatever you want to do, take a picture with it.
Leapfrog.
In the middle of the cross. Whatever the fuck you want to do, for sure. That's what you do. But it was fucking hilarious. Like, and I yelled out to my friend because he was with me at the AVN. I'm like, hey, Devon, you dropped your dildo.
There you go.
Like,
there you go. Yeah,
hilarious.
I'm just hesitant about Vegas right now because of the monkeypox outbreak that they're having. So I'm just like, nah, nope, no Vegas for me.
There's so much bullshit going on, and then of course you got the mass panics that happened like last week in Vegas too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was pretty insane.
But anyway.
Anywho, you guys got anything else? Rando shit?
I did see Thor. I enjoyed it. Because I did go into it kind of with the mindset that Korg was telling the story. So all of the outrageous scenes and stuff, I was accepting of it because of it being told by Korg. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. The boys enjoyed it. Watching all of the 2 post-credit spoiler or post-credit scenes, like, yeah, I get it now. It's cool. And again, to what Demonic was saying about all of these haters and stuff like that, it's like, allow them to tell Phase 4 the way it is. Because in reality, if you want to compare Phase 4 to, like, Phase 1, excuse me, we didn't get any climactic movies. Like, the initial Avengers movie wasn't really anything. They weren't fighting anything. It was just the point of where they all came together. But then next, after that, it was like we didn't really, realistically, Phase 1 and 2, we didn't get anything until like Infinity Wars. Or actually, Civil War, technically, was the first one where all of the characters came together. Past the Avengers.
Well, what I've seen is like Civil War is the first time you actually hear about Infinity Stones. Which is
exactly. So like we didn't.
Saga.
Yeah, you didn't even know that the Infinity Stones existed until Civil War, and then Infinity Wars comes along, and it's like hell. We didn't even see Thanos, but twice in post-credit scenes. So for people to be arguing that Phase 4 sucks and it's being dragged out too long, and it's like, dude, it's creating like so much more story because you're going to have the new Avengers. You're going to have the Midnight Suns movie or series coming out soon. Hopefully it's a movie.
True.
Blade, Moon Knight. Hopefully there's a Ghost Rider movie. I don't want a series. I want a movie of Ghost Rider. And just have everything tied together. And that's what we're getting. So just be patient. I enjoyed Thor. I recommend seeing it. It was funny, but because of the context, like I said, if you haven't seen it yet, go into watching it thinking that it's the mindset that Korg is telling the story. So all of the outrageous scenes are his point of view. Chris, you had your hand up.
I did. Going back to fucking Ghost Rider. Okay, who's the main character that you want it to be? Like, because we've already had a Ghost Rider movie, and I know it was a decent movie, but like, where do you see the main character being if there's a new Ghost Rider movie? You know what I mean? Who do you see playing that part?
I don't really care at this point. I mean, I've heard
be the same.
No, well, I mean, it could be Nicolas Cage. Honestly, I don't care. I thought he did a decent job. I mean, I've always said that, I've seen fan art where Keanu Reeves is Ghost Rider. Everybody wants Keanu Reeves in the MCU, like, badly.
Oh, we love Keanu, for sure. The gamer community loves Keanu. We love him. He's great.
He's breathtaking, so.
For sure.
Demonic.
But these types of conversations is where you end up with the people who start bitching about everything. Oh, it should have been this person. Oh, it should have been this. Oh, Stranger Things, it should have been this song.
No, that's why I brought it up.
Right.
Like, who do you guys have a care about Ghost Rider, or no? Just as long as they do their part.
Yeah,
As long as they do a good story, who cares who the actor is?
Yeah.
And introducing, because technically the Shield's Agents of Shield isn't part of the MCU. Now that they've actually clarified that, Ghost Rider did make an appearance. I absolutely loved. I think it was Diego Luna or I'm trying to remember who it was, but the guy, the Hispanic actor that played the Ghost Rider and adapted the future Ghost Rider, where he's driving a car instead of riding a motorcycle. I personally grew up with the motorcycle Ghost Rider, so that's kind of like what I would like to see. But if it is, I'm fine with it. It's cool because the way they did it. My only objection would be to have the new Ghost Rider wear a mask, like how he's portrayed in the Midnight Suns game. I don't want that. I want the skull. I want the flames. I want the, like, Rebel Wilson. Those of you that didn't know, Rebel Wilson, who was Fat Amy in the Pitch Perfect movies, she was in Ghost Rider, and she was the girl that went, But yeah, that was her. So anyway, I want skull, flames, leather jacket, spikes. Like that's the Ghost Rider that I grew up with. Yeah.
You want the OG Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what I want. But I'm open for some change, but just please don't give me the Ghost Rider with a mask. I don't want Ghost Rider to wear a mask.
Yeah. No mask. You don't need that.
You don't want Scorpion? You don't want Scorpion?
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I want Scorpion when he takes everything off and it's toasty. Yeah. That's the Scorpion, or that's the Ghost Rider I want.
The burning skull.
Right.
Burning skull.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, we have the technology and, the ability to make it look fucking badass, so why not? Why not?
Yeah. I mean, hell, if they can get...
and then in 20 years, they'll say it looks shitty like Howard the Duck.
Absolutely. We'll have our generation of podcasters talking about how Ghost Rider looked fucking creepy as fuck, and they didn't like it. I get it. Just Sonic.
Yeah. How they didn't like Nicolas Cage when he's, let's ride, and then it just turned to fire. Yeah. That's like, that was cool, man. That's Ghost Rider, right? Man. Yeah. And then
I like Nick and Ghost Rider.
And then him and Sam Elliott riding off into the fucking sunset with the horse, and that was like classic, man.
Yeah.
Don't hate on that.
But there's a lot of controversy, and that's why I brought it up, because there's a lot of controversy with people not liking Nick and the Ghost Rider, and they want somebody different. And I didn't know where your heart lied. You know what I mean? Where your heart lied, and
no, I'm not stuck. I'm not on a hill that I'm going to die on for Ghost Rider. Well, with the exception of a mask. I just don't want Ghost Rider to wear a mask. I'd be okay with Ghost Rider being a woman. Honestly, I don't care. I really don't care.
It's true, Harton. People do love to hate on Cage. That's very true.
Yeah, and I think he did a fantastic job. I didn't like the sequels, the Ghost Rider sequels, but the first one was cool.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Nicolas Cage is just a weird actor to me. Like his mannerisms and stuff. It's weird. But
yeah,
I grew up watching Raising Arizona, so I like Nick Cage.
Right, for sure. I didn't really have a bad opinion about it. What I know, there's another controversy out there about the Punisher, right? The original Punisher movie with the big Russian dude. You know what I mean? I think, was that the first Punisher movie that came out?
Yes.
Right?
With Kevin Nash as the big Russian dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Like that. I actually enjoyed that movie. I thought that movie was fucking cool for the Punisher, but there was a lot of people there was a lot of hate and a lot of shit talking about that Punisher.
That's because the only context that they had at that time was the comic books. So we had never seen anything on the big screen. We had nothing to follow from except the comic books. Okay. And when you see Punisher in the comic books, it's like, no, this isn't Punisher. So I'm hoping that Bernthal stays as the Punisher. But
yeah,
Miguel.
Well, also, like the original one was like PG-13, and that's not the Punisher.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. It can't be the Punisher for PG-13.
Yeah, and even the one after that with that other British actor, it was okay, but it wasn't like the greatest. So I'm okay with it. I see that they've recasted. I'm sorry, I can't think of the Daredevil's actor's name, but they've recasted the Daredevil from Netflix as the Daredevil in the MCU, which I'm happy with that. No, not Ben Affleck. No, Netflix.
Okay.
Daredevil.
Okay, Netflix. Okay.
Yes. So I'm hoping they do the same with
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox. John Bernthal was Punisher, and he did absolutely amazing job in the Netflix series, and I hope they recast him as the Punisher in the MCU, because that's the Punisher that we need.
Harton loved that John Cena was Peacemaker. So, in the movie, I didn't really care for John Cena as Peacemaker, but then again, we don't really know who Peacemaker is in the movie. Like, he's a new character. But you kind of get a feeling for him, and then you watch the Peacemaker show, and yeah, John Cena, that's fucking perfect as Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, I'm open for the future. I'm not trying to spoil Thor, but at the end of Thor, there's no ties to the comic books at the end of Thor. Yeah. So it's totally fresh. My oldest son, he's studying the Marvel comic book universe. He has like Marvel encyclopedia. He's studying all the characters. He's studying the story and how it like evolves and stuff. And he's like, this doesn't make any sense. And I'm like I said, they can use the comic books as a reference, but it's not the written word of how they're going to move forward. So they're going to open it up and use some creative outlets to rewrite some of the story and make a few changes. So but anyway,
other rando, I streamed Mortal Kombat this week and had a random person pop in the stream and say, hey, let's 1v1. So, naturally sketchy. I'm like, I might get my ass beat. This could be bad. But did it, ran some matches, and it was a good interaction, so shout out to Clouds.
For sure, Clouds.
Quite a few matches. We played probably 15, 20 matches, and they were all pretty close, considering I hadn't played Mortal Kombat in a few years.
Yeah, I agree, Miguel. I mean, I was there watching it on my lunch break and shit, and enjoying your fights, and I was rooting you on, but Clouds, he had some experience, and you could tell that you were knocking the rust off of your fighting skills, which was great, though, to watch, because it was a great interaction. Clouds fucking really put the mustard on you, man. So that's great, though. I mean, because now you'll want to come back. You'll want to come back and play the Mortal Kombat. And
I did fine. Fuck you, Chris.
No, I mean, watching some of those Clouds, you could really tell who was dominant player in that game. To be honest, Miguel, let's be honest.
From round to round, you can't say that.
I kind of had I mean, look at John's comments. Go back and watch the chat.
It's fucking John. Do you expect him to say anything nice?
He hates Mortal Kombat anyway. He's the Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, that's...
Miguel, you had some good matches. I'm not saying that you did horrible, because you did pretty good, and I was rooting you on.
Arden's gonna kick my ass next, she said.
I was making it like I was betting money on you and shit, and betting on it. It was fun. It was really fun to watch that, and I think you should stream more Mortal Kombat, Miguel, because your skills in the fighting games are pretty damn good. When you get attuned to a fighting game, there's like Joe and I will bet on you beating somebody else because we've seen your gameplay. Guaranteed.
Thanks.
The only part that I tell you right now as experience, and we've all experienced this in a tournament, never fucking play the guy that you're going to play in a tournament before you play your tournament, because he's going to study you like he did in UFC.
Fucking UFC.
Just saying.
God damn that game.
I know. It was irritating because Miguel had him, and he should have never played that guy. If you would have played him afterwards, you would have caught him every single time with that move, but he freaking learned how to block you. And that's what fucked it over. We learned that as an experience. But Miguel, you're an amazing fighter. You should put fighting games in your stream because you're a top-notch fighter. Guaranteed.
I wouldn't say fighting games. I'm very biased.
Okay, well, building your combos. You know your
Mortal Kombat. That's it.
Injustice.
Injustice. Yeah, I was going to say Injustice.
Injustice, like those games, like you know how to put a combo together and you know how to whoop some ass.
NetherRealm Studios games.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about taking the time to actually learn how to do shit.
Absolutely. Just like all of us that are passionate about a certain video game, we take the time to learn that and play it. That's just what we do. You know, if we're passionate about it enough, we'll do that. Just like, I mean, Miss G's is all about phasmophobia. She's. Is that Miss G's? That's Miss Crafty. Crafty. I don't know what the fuck.
Dead by Daylight?
Is she DVD player? I don't know. I'm sorry, everybody. I love y'all. I watch too much bullshit.
Oh, so now you're calling everybody bullshit?
No, fuck you, Joe. Don't say that. Don't be saying that. It's just bullshit around like everything. Nah, stop it, Joe. I hate you. We turn shit around with me, man.
Oh my god.
Everybody knows that Prodigy is a loving guy. I love everybody. So,
except the ring girl.
Except for the ring. You're right. She scares the toolies. I don't fucking like that bitch. Anywho's, you guys got anything else you want to talk about for Rando before we wrap it up?
Harley Quinn show starts next week.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
3 episodes released, and then I think multiple more every week.
Fuck yeah.
HBO. I don't want to pay for HBO for 2 months to watch Harley Quinn.
It's another platform.
We'll see what I do. Hey, Joe, can I get that, login, Or can they just combine Discovery Plus and fucking HBO already so I have a year of Discovery Plus.
There you go.
Come on. Combine them so I have my access.
That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
Can I get that password, Joe, so I can kick you a lunch at Raising Cane's? Come on, Joe, huh? How about it?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. What was it? The other, yeah, I'm into watching like ghost shows and stuff. I tried to watch the Kesha one. I can't take it seriously. No, she's got her own paranormal show where she has like her and a celebrity guest, and they go through and they do an investigation. But it's almost like she doesn't take it seriously, and I'm just like, no. I mean, in comparison to what I'm watching currently, you know, the Ghost Adventure guys, oh my god, dude, oh my god, you know, how they do shit. But it's just, I don't know. Just to have everybody saying, well, I want to do a paranormal show because Jack Osborne does his, and his is really great. I like his show, but to have fucking Kesha step in now, it's like, Kesha, like, nobody takes you fucking seriously. Like, seriously, like, I can't.
How's she acting? What's she wearing? Like, what's going on? Is
of
she
course,
fake?
it's like fashion, and she's wearing like this god awful makeup, and she looks like some of the clips. She looks really stoned, and like they say, "Oh, look ominous when you're looking at the building." So she's always like doing the squint, like, you know, it's just like stop, and I had to turn her off. I didn't even watch it.
Fake as fuck. It's fake as fuck.
Yeah. So
fuck that.
I can't. I really can't. I did finish the Sex Dungeon show or the series on Netflix. Really cool. Really cool.
The what done?
The Sex Room show.
Sex Dungeon show. What is this all about?
We talked about it last week.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I apparently I've
go on Netflix. Go on Netflix and just type Sex Room, and it's what it is. It's like an interior designing show, but what she does is she goes through and
remember now.
I actually found out because I follow one of the girls that had the room done. I think it was the first episode. I follow her on TikTok, and Netflix paid for them to renovate her basement into a sex room.
Wow.
And so the only thing that they have to pay for is the taxes on it. But so it's Netflix paid. They go. It's like interior, like trading spaces. But they go in and they fucking renovate. Like they tear down the walls, they repaint, and they put everything. But they make it into either like a sex room, could be like a dungeon, or they make it more like. There's a lot of episodes where it's more romantic, and it's just basically a bedroom rehall where it makes it more of a romantic space for people to have sex. So, but
that's feng shui for getting.
It is.
That's awesome and everything, but like, are they like carving out spaces for this button? Like, yeah, she's gonna get done right here. This is perfect. Let's like it. Like what
they have like the little old lady. She's a British old lady. She's really cute and she's funny. But even the contractor that she hires to do the stuff, they're really funny. But yeah, she's like, oh, I found out the first season was done in Denver. So everything's done in Denver, Colorado. So some of it's probably conservative, and she goes into this cowboy place where it's all leather and saddles and stuff, and this guy walks up with this cowboy, how may I help you, ma'am? And she's like, well, I need to make a sex swing. And he's like, you know. So she made this custom sex swing out of leather and stuff, and it was just funny just to see everybody else's reactions because she's so open to talk about it, and everybody else is just so like, oh my god.
Prude America.
Oh my god, you're talking about sex. How can you say that? You know, but it's a very open show. Like I said, there's multiple couples across the spectrum, the LGBTQIA community. So
I'm just glad the smell-o-vision's not out during this.
Well, they don't show them doing the act.
Oh, that's good.
No, they just show like the before them, and then it's almost like there's like a couples therapy that happens during the remodel, and it allows some of the couples to open up about what things that they desire, or things that they want in the bedroom, and what they're lacking in the bedroom, and helping them improve their marriage and relationship.
Wow, so they like got a real serious point to it.
Yeah, it's not just, you know,
there's a moral background.
Right, it's not just fucking spank and wank and all that other bullshit, you know. That's main plot of the show, but there's also like couples therapy and who's missing what and who wants to be what and who wants done to who, and yeah.
Okay, there's couples therapy sprinkled in with a little bit of TNA. I get it.
Right. Thanks, Demonic, for that spank and wank. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
That's great. You guys got any other random shit? I mean, Joe's really taking some deep dives here. I mean, he's
I've been doing
really pushing that content for that rando. So, Miguel, you got anything?
No, I think I went through my rando already.
Rando, everybody's good. So, I am getting a Steam Deck. So, I don't know if you guys want to see an unboxing. I don't know. There's probably a million fucking videos of unboxings already. Nobody gives a shit. It's going to be the same fucking box where I have to cut off the Ziploc in the fucking case and open it up.
Right, but it's not you doing it.
Right. Do you want me to unbox video? Because I can do that when I get it. Are you guys cool with that? Because I'll make one.
Do it.
Whatever
Okay.
you want.
I'll do an unboxing of the Steam Deck. I might even do some recording of your guys' reactions because I am going to bring it whenever we visit each other and hang out. I'll bring the Steam Deck and record you guys on your reactions on what you think about it. How about that? Does that sound cool?
Well,
And then I'll just make a video all together and I'll put it out whenever we get.
or just
time.
stream it. Like when you do the initial unboxing, just stream it.
I will stream the unboxing. I can do that. It's pretty simple. I can do that. I've got the setup for that. So.
Right.
So I can do that. So I'll stream the unboxing, kind of showing it off. But I'm also going to be here's a couple of cool things that I'm going to do because the graphics card is actually, which is kind of sad to my gaming PC that I have now, but the graphics card is better than what I have in my PC currently. And also the CPU is better than what I have currently in my laptop. So it's overall going to be my main PC. And I'm also honestly going to try to take the streams that you guys see now. I'm going to try to turn, because you can get OBS on the Steam Deck. You can turn it into desktop mode. I'm going to use that as my streaming device for my VR games and possibly for my Xbox Series X games when I'm streaming on the Console Drone site. And we'll see the difference between what I have currently of my PC now that you see on my streams versus what I have on with the Stream Deck. And we'll see the
Steam
performance
Deck.
on that. Yeah, for the Steam Deck. Not a Stream Deck, but a Steam Deck.
There you go.
Steam. Yeah, a lot of steam. Has to do, a lot of steam. It's very steamy. So I'm definitely going to be taking a deep dive into the Steam Deck and trying to make that my main PC for now until I buy a desktop. I'm definitely going to buy a desktop. That's my next purchase after this.
I would suggest not using the Steam Deck to stream.
Okay,
use it to play and use your computer to stream, so you're not overwhelming your Stream Deck.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna. The way I would do it, Miguel, is I'm gonna use a capture card So if I decide to play on my Steam Deck, the Steam Deck's going to be playing the games. My PC will be doing the streaming. But for my VR games, because my VR games are streamed directly through a browser, I can pull up the browser on my Steam Deck and have that stream my VR games for me. And that's kind of what I'm going to use the Steam Deck to stream, because it's more powerful than what this PC is using. So I'm going to try that. But I'm also going to try streaming PC games. I just reverse that priority. So I'll have my Steam Deck actually using the source for streaming, use my card to connect to that, and then have my gaming laptop to play the game. I'm never going to take the source of the game, playing it and streaming all on the same CPU. That's just insane, and it won't work. It just won't work with the power that I have. That's why I got a capture card, because that's going to save the CPU power. So
Now go work on that new internet.
that's the next thing. I'm thinking about Starlink, and there's a couple other mobile Wi-Fi's that I'm thinking about, but I don't know yet, because they're all sketch in my opinion at this point. So we'll see. I'm working on it. We'll get there in due time. So, you guys got anything else? Anybody interested in the Steam Deck in the chat? Probably nobody gives a fuck because they have a PC. But there could be some.
For anyone interested in chat or otherwise, Among Us at 8 o'clock in 27 minutes.
27 minutes Among Us.
There.
Man, I'm not going to be here. I got to go to my in-laws' house for dinner, so.
Oh, no.
Right down the street, so.
Is it Pozole night? What's going on over there?
Every Friday night I have, most Friday nights I have family dinner at their house, so.
That's cool. I got to go on Sunday for family dinner in Chino. So, fun stuff.
Yep.
Cool. You guys got anything else before we wrap it up?
I will be in Among Us tonight for anyone that wants to join.
Okay.
I know I just
Among
said that much. Hammering it home.
Hammering home.
I know
Sounds
someone got a lot of shit in the chat about it, so
for sure.
Miss G says DB.
So, Dead by Daylight.
yes, they are
Cool.
DVDing for the next 26 minutes.
Okay.
Imagine.
Sounds good. Well, you guys have fun on Among Us. I will try to join depending on what's going on in my household. I'm going to highly doubt it this week. just
Try
because
and
we
play
got
it.
shit.
Don't
gonna
shit
try.
on it. It's fun. With friends. It's fun.
Yeah, obviously, with this community, I'm sure I'm going to have a blast, for sure. Absolutely. It's just, it was more last week, more of the waiting time and the shit like that. And, I don't have a lot of time after this podcast because I've got my family.
Waiting time? We were waiting on you!
Well, I know. I changed my time and then the fucking round started and I couldn't fucking join. So I was like, well, I'm done. I can't play anymore. So I got to go.
Jackie's like the Squid Games giant girl in the Squid Games. You know, when she turns around and you're playing video games, it's you're dead.
But Joe, you got to understand this. I have 2 girls. You have 2 boys. The 2 boys love mom, not dad. They love dad for sure, but they're stuck on mom.
No, they
I
love
have 2
dad because they play. I let them play video games, but
I go to work and the daughters bug mom for hours and hours and they cry because they miss daddy and they want to be with me 24/7. I've got 2 little fucking shadows that I've got to keep occupied for the rest of my life, pretty much. So like it's.
but at least
I'm okay
for 15,
yeah,
16, 15 more years. Yeah.
No, it'll be younger than that because I'm gonna try to embarrass the shit out of them so they can leave me.
Well, no, I'm saying 18. You got to go. Get the fuck out.
You gotta get out of here. Yeah, for sure. Kick you out of my doors for sure. If you don't got a job, you gotta go for sure. So, but, yeah, it's just the whole difference thing, man. It's hard for me to bust out from the family. They want me to do everything under the sun, and now I'm playing video games with them left and right. So they're stuck to my hip. It's they might actually have to join me on the podcast here in the next few years. We never know. So,
I mean, we
We'll
are
see what
raising the
happens.
next generation of gamers, so
right, exactly, Joe. You got it, buddy. Raising the next generation of gamers for sure. So that's pretty much what I had. Do you guys have anything else before we close it out? No? All right, cool. This is Chris, Prodigy. I'm out. I'm going to go play some video games, possibly Among Us. I'm going to try my hardest, and I love my community for trying to get me in there. So we'll see what I can do. I'm out. Peace.
I'm gonna go play Among Us. I'm out. Peace.
It's Deuce. I'll probably find some other rabbit hole to go down. I'll catch you guys later. Game on.
Game on.
This concludes another Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
They want you.